So if we want to build this new robot-y thingy, what do we need for that? Like a lot of iron or special resources or?
I think it's all kinds of things. Lots of resources.
Hey, platinum. There's been a lot of resources that are on every single planet, but in various amounts of scarcity. But then there's also some that are only on specific types of biomes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen bloodstone. I've saw some like plant stone. And those I'm wondering if those are ever going to be put into building, or if I made a heart. I made a heart out of this. This looks
Some
adorable.
of them are just decorative, as far as I know.
That was my other guess. Because hey, that could be useful too. I just like the idea of, I think I have it in my backpack, plant block and clay, magma rock. There it is, plant matter stone. I like that a lot. Plant matter. Really actually kind of makes me feel almost one with the earth, but in a completely different way than that kind of like hippy-dippy sense. More like
hippy-dippy sense.
More in that
to
like
anybody that still follows the hippie philosophy of life, Solon doesn't mean that in an offensive way.
No. I'll mean other hippie things later, but for right now I mean like humans and plants, animals, all sorts of organic material also being the same as inorganic material, being based out of the same things. It's like plant matter stone. That means it's like it's kind of carbon, but it's also kind of plant matter and also kind of earth matter, and it's like that's a lot of stuff at once. Some hard work and stuff.
All of the things.
It's all of the things. That kind of one with the earth, like at a chemical level. Alright, we staircasing it. They haven't stopped me yet, so I'm just gonna keep going down until they kick me out.
Stick it to the man, Solon.
Oh snap. I found all of the iron ore. Gravel is my favorite. Gravel.
I'm in the process of making half handy house.
Oh, you're making what now?
I'm still in the process of making a half handy house. Oh my god, I'm so glad I am too, because the rain is coming.
Oh god. It's like that Toto song. I bless the rains down in Africa. We could be like, we're in the Sahara, right?
And it is raining. Yeah. We are technically in a very toxic rain-filled Africa.
Yeah, pretty much.
If Africans were aliens, of course.
And just like in Africa, I'm seeing some antlered giant ant monsters. Africa is also.
I mean, that is a big problem in Africa.
Sub-Saharan Africa is known for. I just totally died. Fought two of them, killed them too. Giant antlered ant monsters. All right, we did what we could. I'm teleporting back to you. Whoops, that took me home. I'm in alpha. Whoa, that's not correct.
If you're in an alpha place, grab like the workbenches and stuff while you're there.
Okay, good idea. I'm so glad we made this our home before I left the whole thing.
Well, to be fair, your ship's still sat above it as well, because the whole way that apparently controlling a ship from your ship controls my ship remotely.
Yeah, I don't understand the physics in this game at all. It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know if it's intended. I don't know if it's intended or if it's a bug or it's just something that they've overlooked.
It is kind of funny though. Like, we have to spend all of this energy and resources. I also just ripped apart our house on accident. Like literal space travel. You have to use coal to make your ship go across the stars, but you could just teleport yourself anywhere. They don't care. I'm going to go to your ship. I'm going to beam down to you, despite us being like in completely different galaxies. It's like, come on, the ship is just moot at this point. I actually have no idea what the ship is for. I get that it's kind of like one part of home base, and it's another part like a lot of other stuff. Well, not even a lot of other stuff. It's, you got your home base, yeah, and it's also the point that allows you to travel between all these planets, but it feels like such a middleman. It's just like, why are you going to make me do all this extra work to get to a new planet when I just want to go to a new planet?
In a way, it adds depth to the game. Like, instead of just simply managing to go to the next place, you actually have a goal and something you have to work towards. So, I suppose in a way,
But that's the bit.
Experience.
That's the bit, is that I don't know what I'm working towards until I get there.
Yeah.
Then now, once I'm there, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this is the next level, huh? That makes sense. Ow.
But
before then, I had no idea.
Is this still supposed to be a pre-release alpha or something? I can't remember what stage they're in right now.
I don't know. Whatever excuse some indie game people have for their lack of being ready. I've got it now. I've got it in the format that it is right now. And my understanding of it is that this is what it is.
Okay.
Oh, look at your fancy wooden house. It's very pretty, and I'm going to make a little underground.
We've got all sorts of tangled wire stuff going on right now, so deal with that. 1 second.
Uh-oh, you're freezing. You're freezing. Hi there.
Microphone. Stop it, microphone. No, headset, stop.
Uh-oh, what does this mean? Why is the screen going green? Is that sunlight?
I'm not sure. I'm getting cold though. Need to find trees.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you to not freeze.
Find a wood. Apparently being outside of my house heats me up.
Oh, because we're in a desert.
Yeah. So inside of your house you can freeze. Outside of your house, wow. That's some impressive air cooling I have in my home.
Okay, I want to make.
But if you come just
blue,
you come just a little off to where I just went, like come outside of my house and run right a little bit. This right here is showing you how the ore and stuff has changed in its rarity. The fact that we have
giant chunk of gold.
Giant chunk of gold right on the surface. Like, you wouldn't have got that before. Well, you would, but it would have been extremely rare. And that is the idea of going into the higher worlds. You get higher rewards for higher risk.
Well, I do feel risky, so I'm glad. This has been a lot of risk to get here. We had that bug happen that you tried piloting my ship and it took all of my fuel. But then you
Move my
found
ship.
your ship was over by my stuff, and it was like, that's a silly bug.
Well, yeah, especially if like you're on a bigger server and somebody goes to your ship and your ship has fuel. Like, I don't know if they can just... I don't know if it only works while you're in a party, or if they can just pretty much pilot your ship and use all your fuel.
Yeah, no, that did actually totally use my fuel to get your ship to your location. Silly bug.
Which is fine if it's only while you're in a party, because then obviously it's people that you want to be doing stuff with you. If just random people that are on the server can do that, that can be quite a problem.
Yep.
Because, you know, you might party up with someone randomly just to do a little something that you're doing on the planet, and all of a sudden they disappear off onto your ship and use all your fuel. Makes you wonder what you're supposed to do on a public server. Might have to be very cautious of what people are going to be doing to your stuff.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about other use cases besides what we're doing. It's just the two of us. When there's more people, even between friends, you don't want your friend messing with your stuff.
Oh yeah, because
they're the worst.
You know, it would be, you know, the sort of thing that you do to mess with your friend. It'd be, I'm going to use all this fuel to like send myself off to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
But they might like be doing it for an actual. They might have that fuel there for an actual reason, and or end up getting salty.
Or worse, they might just fill your ship with heart forges. Which I'm totally not doing.
Just break all the... Might just break your entire ship to be one little block. Although I think that'd be hilarious. Like, you just leave someone with just like the cockpit. Like,
oh, I totally
the cockpit and seat.
Filled your ship with barbed wire, but it doesn't hurt us.
Yeah, I don't think you can take damage.
It just slows you down.
You can starve to death.
You can starve to death.
Starve to death on your ship,
That's
but
goofy.
you know, you can pretty much get hit by a nuclear missile and be fine.
Nuclear fallout, no big deal. Oh god, I'm so hungry though.
Yeah, that's one thing they need to do. They need to make it easier to acquire food. I mean, there is the farming and stuff, but I don't really feel the benefit from it. Like, the food and stuff doesn't really fill you up too much, unless it's the meat you get from monsters. Or at least the food I've tried in this game hasn't really done a lot.
There's a lot of variety in the monsters, though.
Oh yeah, the variety in the game, like the way it looks and stuff, like I can't fault it. It's a great game to spend time in. Very confusing. Doesn't really explain a lot about what you're supposed to do past the first initial world.
From a monster.
Crap.
That's so strange.
Oh, me and this monster just killed each other at the same time.
Oh, right. I remember what I was... Okay. Let's get rid of all this junk. And we're gonna make it green. Why? 'Cause it's my house. My rules. Oh, that's no good.
That should not have hurt me that last time. Oh jeez. You did the same thing I did.
What did I do?
You like made some sand fall. So all of a sudden, like, there's just this massive gap that you can't actually cross. Wait, did you take your house down?
No.
No.
No, not quite.
For some reason I couldn't like even see part of it. Oh, I like the connection of the house. I like it. We have like our wooden upper house here.
Yep, now we can get out of both directions, most importantly. No, that's more dry sand. That's not helpful. How about some tough sandstone block. Here we go. Pretty. Rain is coming.